today, and there was a lot of sales, but I think there would have been even more had the weather been better. Now, this morning we're starting off, and the weather is still kind of iffy, but the weatherman is saying there is no rain in the forecast. We have a little bit this morning that happened, but it's already moved through, so hopefully he's right, and we can have a good day. So we're going a little bit early because there's two people that told me they were going to be bringing out a lot of jewelry today. So you never know with that. You know, sometimes people tell you all kinds of things and they get busy or whatever happens, and that's fine. So we're going to take a chance and maybe hit those first, and then we're going to go back to that lady that had all the Amazon bin stuff. So come on along. We're going to head to that sale that was supposed to bring out jewelry, but I see one here on the way, so we're definitely going to stop at this one. And this one was not open yesterday, so let's go check it out. Holy moly, this day is starting off good. It's jewelry morning. And look at all this I just got for $5. And I think there's some really good stuff in here. But I was grabbing so quick, it was hard to tell. All right, let's keep going. So we've had a lot of luck with jewelry today. And we're heading back to a sale that I was at yesterday. The lady had a lot of really old jewelry. And she said she was bringing it out today. We'll see. Sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't. There actually was another person that said the same thing, and they did pull it out, and I really got some nice pieces there. So it's gonna be iffy either way, but let's go check it out. So I went to the sale where they had jewelry yesterday, and she pulled out more jewelry, and I got this little bunch of jewelry here, and I'll tell you, I kind of paid up for this. This lady was my mother's age, and she took the effort to go find it, so there was no big bargains here, that's for sure, but it's nice older pieces, and sometimes you got to do that. If people kind enough to do things for you, you got to pay up a little bit more, so there's not going to be much profit here, but it's still really cool stuff. So let's keep going. So we're heading to this people that have the Amazon bin stuff, so they're going to pull out a whole bunch of stuff last night. So we're going to see what they got this morning. Oh, there's all kinds of garage sales over here, and this lady actually just bought a bunch of stuff from, and they keep pulling out more stuff there too, so I'm going to have to go back to that one too. So let's go see if there's anything new that we haven't gotten that is cool. So they brought quite a bit of new stuff out here, the Tempered Owl folks, and these Halloween shirts are really nice. Those would look great on my dress forms at Maumee Antique Mall. I have several dress forms there, and I like to put holiday items on there. Even if they're new, they do sell quite well, and they look really good with the display. So I'm always picking up, like seasonal and holiday clothing and that sort of thing to put on those mannequins or dress forms. So still a whole bunch more clothing and all kinds of stuff. So I'm glad I came back here, and I probably have to hit this on the way home too, just in case they pulled out more. That's what they typically do with their sales. They usually start with a certain amount, but they have such a huge amount of stuff that they continually put stuff out throughout the day. So it's always a good idea to go check that throughout the day, especially if you're in that part of the neighborhood, and see what new they brought out. We got all kinds of different linens here, and there's some Christmas items. And I do buy Christmas stuff all year because when you're looking for it, you can't find it. So I buy it during the summer, and whenever it's available, that's when I buy it. And here's some things like some cups and some glassware and some kitchen items and more clothes again. They always have lots of sweatpants and things like that. And of course, I bought a lot of personal things at this sale too. I don't show all that at the end, but I always buy a lot of clothing, and for myself and my daughter and my husband and whoever else I think would like it, because it's so reasonable. $1 you just can't beat. There's a cute little fleece blanket for $1. And there's some more toys. And some Minion hats. I did buy some more toys too this day there, because I decided they were just such a good deal that I could use them throughout the year. And there's always stuff on the bottom underneath the table, so you got to make sure you look through all that stuff. There's some summer toys, sunglasses. And like I said, you never know what they're going to pull out. So you always got to come back and check this sale. Plus, it's a lot of fun, too. Now, they got a Facebook site that you could buy stuff throughout the year, and we'll flash that on the screen for you folks. We did it in the first video, but we'll flash it on the screen again so you have that, and you can join their group, and you can see what's available throughout the year. They meet at certain points in this downriver area. I can't tell you offhand where it is, but they meet, and you just pay them, and they will hand you your stuff. So it's a good little group to belong to if you like buying that kind of stuff, and you can get it all throughout the year, which is kind of cool. And things go quite fast during their sales that they have. Oh, that was kind of cool, that backpack there. I'd definitely pick up on that. It's like a fire department backpack. That's very cool. What's in this box here? Oh, there's some more toys. Those are cool. Got a kitty in the background meowing. You may hear that. She likes to be in here when we narrate the videos. Oh, that was nice. Very cool. And if the camera is a little bit wobbly and the sound is not real great during this video, these videos, my main priority is shopping during these videos because I really need to buy a lot of stuff throughout the summer to make it through the winter months, because there is really not a whole lot to buy in the winter months. So I apologize for that, but when I'm really working and focusing on my business, the videoing is secondary to that. So sorry about that if it's not in the greatest quality, but that's the best I can do under the circumstances. So, and it's very cool just to see how all of this works. Lots more clothing. Sweaters. And there were some gloves. Which is kind of hard to look at in the spring, but you always want to get those things when you can. Oh, my first Halloween. That's cute. A little purse. That was cute. I don't know why I didn't pick that up. I like that buffalo plaid stuff. It's really cute. Sometimes you see things later and you're like, why did I buy that? That was really cute. And there's an assortment of objects in that box. And some, looks like some little shoes. Oh, there's a Halloween outfit. That's kind of cute. That would look really cute as a display during that time in the fall. Neat stuff. And I believe that one was glow in the dark too. That was kind of cool. Lots and lots of clothing. And I did get that shirt. I don't show some of the clothing at the end, but I did get that shirt to resell. That was like a sports brand shirt. I thought that would go well. And I'm digging through to see if there's anything else that's cool. Or something my size. Some interesting things. Maybe some U of M items. And that box is done. These are all the new boxes that they just brought out, so I had to really go through them really well. There was something for Easter time that was kind of cool. Had bunnies all over it. And if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button and subscribe. We appreciate all you folks following us and subscribing to our channel. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be on this. So hopefully we continue to bring some things that you like. These were super cute. Little baby outfits. Now we have a baby in our family, so I look at that kind of stuff anymore. See if there's something we can use. So we're going to be taking care of this little baby from time to time. So if we miss a week, I'm apologizing for that. But our lives are going to be super busy. Let me tell you, I don't know quite how we're going to do this and run these businesses and watch this baby. And oh, it's going to be tough. But we'll try to do as many as we can and stick with the once a week if we can. But if we miss one now and then, we'll be back. So don't leave us. Because we appreciate all of you folks following us. Boy, there's lots of clothes here. That's what they mainly brought out, is a lot more clothing that I didn't get to see. It looks like some shorts from Target. I'm starting to learn these brands because I go to the bin stores a lot and I see some stuff there. But not typically for $1. So I'm really fishing through this box here. See if I can find anything either to sell or to use. And we spent a lot of time here. And we had permission to film here, so that's why we wanted to show you all the stuff that we had to look through. Because it's great advertising for them, and they appreciate that too. Wow, look at all this stuff. More shorts for the summer and shirts. It's pretty overwhelming, but I did go through most all of those boxes just to make sure. Oh, that's a cute little outfit for a kid. There's some more clothing. Because oftentimes there's stuff on the bottom of the boxes you don't see. So lots of kids' clothing. Cute stuff too. Stuff that looks like it has pandas all over it. And unicorns. Cool stuff. There's some sort of a frame or something you hang up. That was interesting looking. So we left the sale that had all the bins from Amazon and Target, and we're going to head back to one of my favorite neighborhoods because there wasn't that many sales yesterday. I'm hoping there's more today. And of course, we spent over $20 again there because the stuff was so good. It was so cheap. I got a lot of personal stuff for ourselves. I did get some more toys again for the mall. And lots of good stuff. And they're pulling out boxes all day. So I am definitely going back before I leave this area. So check out what I just got there. I got this nice old globe for $1. It's a smaller one too, so it's an interesting size. It's nice. That's no-brainer. Trenton Cultural Center. Over here it's that yellow house, and they have some old buildings and quite a few dealers there, so we're definitely going to have to go and check that all out. Here it is over here, and I don't know if you can park on the inside. I think you can park on the inside. We'll go do that. Here's some dealers right here, and they're selling perennials too. Barn on the property for the Trenton Cultural Center, and it looks like there's some dealers up here, so we're going to go check those out too. And over here is the house that they have, and then it looks like they have a greenhouse too, which is pretty cool. So here's some of the items that they had at the Trenton Cultural Center. Now there were several different dealers, and then I think their club had tables set up inside a barn, and then a variety of things outside. And I typically buy a few things here. They do have nice items, and people are real friendly, and they let me film there, so I appreciate that. And a good place to stop when you're doing these Trenton citywide sales. It's nice to have several dealers or several different groups in one area, and you don't have to constantly get in and out of your car 1,000 times a day. So it's a good place to go, take a little walk around, see what kind of goodies you can find, and help out their clubs and whatnot. So we have a huge variety on these tables, and from lamps to various different small items and dishes and hats and purses, different sorts of bags. And that was a really cute needlepoint pillow. I should have bought that. I don't know why I didn't. That was really cute. This was nice. It's nice covered chicken. And milk glass, super cute. But it had a little nip on it, so I ended up passing on that. And they had a whole wall full of goodies, and this is the inside of the barn with different bells and different. Oh, that was a nice Fenton bell. I've actually sold that bell before. That was a nice piece. And here was another little bell. Was it kind of looked like a Hummel? I'm not quite sure. I think it was one actually. But a lot of times those Hummel pieces are not as valuable as they used to be. The prices really went down on those, which is sad because they're so nice. And here's a nice piece of Old Colony or lace edge depression glass. And lots more depression glass. And here's a piece of oyster and pearl from the Anchor Glass Company. So here's all the things that I got at the second day of the Trenton citywide sales. And let's go over here first. And I got this Muppet lunch pail and the thermos and the towels. I paid $1 for all of them. And the lunch pail alone is worth between $20 and $50, but I got to do some more research on it. Maybe it's not that much, but that's what the comp said when I quickly looked it up. And the thermos, I can get 15 out of that for sure. The Kermit's worth a couple bucks. And then the hand towels I'm going to use for my house. So how cool is that? I got all those things for $1. I got a little bunny for $1. He's new. I probably get $4 or $5 for it. And this wallet, I paid $2 for. That's probably like a $5, $6 thing. And these are coasters. They're made out of animal hide. I thought they were just kind of cool for $1. I'll probably put $6 on those. Now down here, I got a globe. Only $1. I think it's worth about 15. I got some hats. I got Cedar Point hats, which is a kind of a big deal in Ohio. It's an amusement park, and I'm not sure what those are worth, but I'm guessing I paid 50 cents, probably $5 to $10, and then a couple of Red Wing hats. Now over here, this is an ice crusher, and I got this for a future YouTube that I'm going to do on kitchen products. So I got that for that. It was $7, which was enough to pay for it, but it's probably still worth 20 anyways. I got this backpack. It's brand new. It's a fire department backpack. I got it for $1. I'll probably put between 8 and 10 on that. Now up here, all these willow trees down here on the table I got for $1 each. That was a no-brainer. I usually put about $7.99 a piece on those. Now these two in the basket I paid $2 for. So same scenario. I'll put $7.99 in the little one, and then the big one I'll probably put 10. This basket is newer. I paid $3 for it. Probably put it out for 10. And same with this owl. I got a lot of newer things today. It was only $1. I'll probably put it out for 5 or 6. Here's a basket I'm going to use for a display, and there's some little pumpkins there that I got from that Amazon bin sale. I paid $1 for all those, so I'll probably sell those at the vintage market for maybe $1 a piece. And over here I got really cute pillows, and they were $1 each. I might use those for my home, but if not, I'll put them out for probably $6. Here was a new item also, these chickens I got at that Amazon bin store. They had Target bins and whatnot, and I paid $1 a set. I'll probably put 5 on those. This is a newer tray here. It's glass. I paid $1 for it. I'll probably put between 8 and 10 on it. Now down here, I got all these action figures at that garage sale with all those the pallets and bins. So I have to look all these things up. I don't really know what they're worth, but they're brand new toys. I mean, for $1, you just can't go wrong. So these are good in the booth, just to put a few bucks on. When kids are walking through the mall, they like a little something, and it's cheap for the parents to grab one of these types of things for them, make the kids happy. And then this picture is newer, but I love the frame on it, so I only paid $1 for that. That's probably worth between 8 and 10. So that's all the stuff I got in the second day of the Trenton citywide sales, and then I got a ton of jewelry. So we're going to have to go in the house and figure out all the jewelry, and I'll let you see all that stuff too. Check out what I just got. I got a toy chest, which I was looking for my home, and they gave me all the toys with it for $10. I mean, there's some good stuff in here. There's a Texaco car bank there. It's a fire engine actually. There's all kinds of figures. So This worked out perfect because I needed the box and I got all the toys for free, so I'll use the toys to pay for the box. What a deal. We got a lot of jewelry from the Trenton Citywide sales, and I want to go through some of it with you to show you what kind of things we got. Now this lot here I paid $25 for. That was a lot for me to pay for this lot. I don't know how well we're going to do on this one. And the reason this happened is I had talked to an elderly woman the day before and bought quite a bit of jewelry from her. And she said she had a bunch of it in her house and she would dig it all out. And the next morning I went there and she dug it all out and came out with quite a big box. Now she put a lot of effort into that. I couldn't hardly go lower than the prices that she wanted, so I'll do okay. I'll probably close to double on this one, but typically I wouldn't bought all this for that kind of money, but the situation was kind of different and I needed to pay up on that. So that's the first lot we got, and we have Mutt here. She's guarding all the jewelry. Right, Mutt? So let's show you what else we got. Here's some of the rings that I got for $2 a piece. And the lady told me there were a lot of sterling ones in here. I don't know if there's any sterling ones in here. I think there might be some stainless steel. I don't see any markings for sterling, but that sometimes doesn't matter, and they can be sterling. But regardless, for $2 a piece, I can get probably $10 a piece out of these rings because they're just nice rings. So that was a good price. Here is all the items that I paid $1 for, and this stuff here came from a variety of different sales, so I just put all the dollar stuff together so we'd have the same price. So we have a lot of these costume necklaces here, and these probably would range between maybe $6 and $10 depending on which ones. So I paid $1 for each of them, so that was pretty good. And then here's some little costume ones down here also. This one here is kind of nice. This is a Disney necklace. I probably could get $8 to $10 out of that one. It is marked Tinkerbell there. So that was pretty good. And then I got some bracelets up here. The same scenario. There's one copper one right up here. Probably between, this one I think is a natural tiger's eye gem. This one's just pretty. Probably between $5 and $10 for each of those. This one here, I'd never buy stretch rings, but I bought it because it was so cool and I thought it'd be neat to put out for Halloween. So that I kind of went against my own rule there. That I probably only going to get $3 or $4 for, but that's really cute and I thought it would look good in my Halloween display. This one here, I'm not sure what it is exactly, so we're going to have to take that and put it underneath the black light and see what we can find there. And then these two here, I don't know if you can see them very well with the camera. These earrings, they're kind of those inside out earrings where they have the stones that show behind and in front, and they're sterling. And then this pendant here is sterling along with the chain. So those I'll get between probably I'd say between $12 and maybe $20 depending when I put on them. These are so pretty. I kind of want to keep these, so we'll see what that happens on that, because they're just so nice if you were wearing something black. You have all those black rhinestones. Very pretty. Those are the necklaces I got, and the bracelets and the jewelry I got all for $1 a piece. The items I paid 50 cents a piece, and it's the same scenario as in the previous one, because they came from a bunch of different places, but I just put all the 50-cent items together. Now most of these are bracelets. This one's really pretty, all the rhinestones on it. And they're just costume bracelets, except this one to me looks like real druzy. I'm not sure. I kind of think it is. That would be a little bit more valuable. Here's a bunch of little beady bracelets, some with natural stones on them. And this bracelet here is marked Mexico, so I'm thinking it could be sterling or perhaps Mexican silver, which is a little less pure than sterling. But regardless, that's a nice piece. So that was only 50 cents. And then these were only 50 cents too, a piece. That one's really pretty. These two here, I know my daughter used to collect these when she was younger. They're those Alex and Annie bracelets, and they're just costume, but they look pretty valuable in the past. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look them up to see if they have much value to them anymore. But for 50 cents, I thought I'd take a chance. They're kind of cute and they're different themes. And then this rhinestone one is quite nice here. They're 50 cents a piece. These are the items that I paid 25 cents a piece for. Now, I was thinking that those days were over where you could pay 25 cents for anything at a garage sale, but you know what? They're still here. And I got some excellent stuff in these piles here. So over here we have a lot of costume jewelry. There's some earrings and a couple bracelets. And there's a necklace set there that's really pretty with the blue, and another necklace set here with purple, and then just another costume necklace. And these are really nice for a quarter. You can't beat that. These pins here were quite nice for a quarter. I nearly fell off my chair when the lady told me it was a quarter a piece. So this one in particular, this blue one and the purple one and even the Christmas tree are really nice. I mean, a quarter each. They must have had a Dotson in their life sometime because they had a lot of Dotson pins. And here's a nice pin with a natural stone. It's not sterling, but still a very nice pin. And there's some more of those Alex and Annie bracelets and some nice costume bracelets. Now here's the pieces of de la resistance over here. Now these are the best pieces over here. A quarter each. You're not going to believe that. All of these bracelets here are sterling silver. That's probably got a black onyx in it. And this one in particular, look at that. We're going to test that to see if that's amber, but I bet it is. That is a beautiful bracelet for a quarter. It may not leave my house as I like it an awful lot. So we're going to test that. But can you believe that? A quarter. Look at that big amber bracelet. That's crazy. And then there's a couple of little chain things here. There's another chain little bracelet here that's sterling. But those were the finds of the day. And they came from different sales, which was amazingly enough. So wow. Sterling for a quarter a piece. Can you believe that? So let's go test all these items. We're going to check if this bracelet is real amber. Kind of looks like it to me. It's even got the little bubbles and stuff in it. So let's take the black light here and take a look. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know if you can see that really well. That's definitely amber. You see how it glows? Almost like a neon kind of color. Kind of hard to put this in the right position so you guys can see it real well. That is definitely amber. So most of the items here are going to fall between the $5 to $10 range for the costume stuff. Now the pins are going to be a little bit more. They'll probably be maybe close to 15 for the real fancy ones. The earrings may be a little less. They may be from $3 to $5. But the big thing here is going to be the sterling. This piece here, gosh, I don't even know. I would say at least $50. I really don't know though. I'd have to look up the comps on that. And like this one here, probably 30. Like I said, I'm not sure. I gotta look up the comps on that. But the sterling for sure is more than $10 a piece, and a quarter for each of them. Wow. So this is Lou from Lou's Antiques and Collectibles saying goodbye, and we'll see you again. Bye.